not done a video in a while. I apologize to myself for that because I meant to do better. And so yeah, but I'm here now, and I just wanted to talk to you guys about a couple things. So actually, I have recorded a video. What was that video? I recorded a couple of love after lockup, life after lockup reaction videos. However, I never did complete the editing process for them, and so that's why those are not up here. So I mean for this video to be pretty quick and not that complicated, so that I don't feel that I need to cut and paste and do too much just to get the video out. So I have an idea that I'd like to do something more like a vlog, because on the reactions, I have some shows that I do really enjoy watching, but sometimes I have to catch up on those shows and just binge watch, because I have to catch up on those and just do binge watch, because I'm not really faithful about looking at them as soon as they come on. So I don't know, that might not make me the best reactor. However, I noticed on my analytics that I got most of the views for the reactions much later, many weeks after, or into the weeks after I did the video. So it might not be such a bad thing. I don't know, maybe I'll keep the reactions going. I just know they tend to be long because I am wordy, and I like that word, wordy. It's a play on the fact that I can be long-winded and take a minute to get my thoughts out, and then I can also kind of roll in the Bible and the teachings thereof into whatever it is that I'm talking about. And I know that that doesn't go for everybody, but that will resonate with a lot of people, because let's face it, a lot of people are Christian. A lot of people do study theology. There are whole colleges, many colleges that people go to study theology and to do various types of ministry work. So, I know when you're out here in these YouTube streets, people, they talk a good talk like God doesn't have anything to do with their life. And that's interesting to me. But he has everything to do with mine. So, he invariably is going to get interjected into the things that I talk about. So that's why I like the word wordy. So my reactions are wordy on a couple different levels, and that's okay with me, because it's me. I love myself, and it's my channel. Thank you very much. Just missed my turn because this person was all over me. I have to do it right here. Okay. So the idea that I had about doing another vlog channel, I like it, and I might do it, because it doesn't necessarily have to, the sun, goodness, because it doesn't necessarily have to be, I don't have to come in and necessarily relate what I'm talking about to me reacting to something else, or a show, or someone's YouTube content. You know, I don't have to relate it to anything like that. So yeah, so my idea is to do another channel that is more like just for vlogging, and I want to call it Kelly Everyday. And so yeah, you know what else? I'm gonna try to stop saying "and" because I never cut a sentence off. I just keep it rolling. I noticed that when I'm trying to edit videos, I'm like, you don't cut these sentences off, girl. You just keep saying "and." Period. And that's not the period like people say period, you know, because they made a point. No, just period, because I'm ending the sentence, and obviously I don't know how to end sentences, period. So yeah, Kelly Everyday. So look for that, or I will come on here and tell you guys when. I'm gonna have to cut this out. Wardrobe adjustment. Okay, so I will come on here and I will tell you guys when I have started Kelly Everyday. Really, this is more of like a Kelly Everyday video, and I just wanted to talk to you guys about what I was just telling one of my sons. So one of my sons is in 6th grade, and so one of my sons is in 6th grade. Period. This is funny because it's a real problem. It's a real problem. I bet I wear people out in conversation, not stopping and giving them a chance to interject by like stopping my sentences. Okay. So I have a son in 6th grade. My son does not like to talk to me that much here of late, and it's very, troubling for me. I think that's troubling for a mom because we're likely to imagine all sorts of crazy things if we're not getting like a consistent feedback from anybody. Like if your husband isn't, giving you some sort of like back and forth, talk, banter, if you will, something, then you don't know where you stand. I had an older gentleman one time I was talking to. I was somewhere sitting around in a waiting room, and he started, talking to me. So I was just talking to this man that was sitting there, and it was just a really like delightful conversation, partially because he was being really nice to me. He was really, really, really elderly. So it wasn't like he was flirting, but if he was, I think it was a situation where if he thought he had any type of room to flirt, he would have been flirting. And it was kind of like his old gentleman flirt, So, but he told me something, and I've never forgotten it. This was a lot of years ago. So I feel like these things are like very impactful on you when you talk to somebody and you never forget what they said, because you talk to lots of people all the time and you soon forget the conversations. But he told me that if he was asking me where, he was asking me, what was he, how did he put it? He was asking me something about me and my husband. And so since he was like, 89 or however old he was, I didn't feel threatened. I didn't feel like it was any kind of reason why I shouldn't, just chat it up with him. So, so I was just kind of giving him honest answers. And so he was asking me like some question about my husband and I. And I just told him whatever the truth was at that time. And so he said, well, does he tell you? I think he was asking me like, does he tell you that you're pretty, or I don't know. I think I'd be lying if I tried to say what he said exactly. But he was asking me, does my husband tell me these things that he felt like, maybe he was telling me, or he thought, that I should be hearing. And I was like, no, he doesn't really tell me that. Well, no, he's not really that kind of person that would be telling me that, or so everything he was saying, I was kind of saying, well, no, he doesn't really say that. Well, no, he doesn't really do that. And so the man said, and what he said that was really impactful to me, he said, well, how do you know where you stand? And I was like, that's a good question. And he said, yeah, how do you know where you stand then? Because he could be getting ready to leave you tomorrow. If he doesn't tell you anything, he doesn't tell you, and I'm paraphrasing now, but he doesn't tell you you're beautiful. He doesn't tell you, how much he loves you, how much he appreciates you, whatever he was saying, it was kind of sort of things like that. And he said, yeah, if you don't know where you stand, then you don't know what he's about to do. And I was like, oh, wow, you're right, or you're probably right, or at least you could be right.